matchup. And I hope these fans are as bundled up as I am for today's matchup between the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Indiana Hoosiers. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit along with you as we continue to bring you the excitement of the season as the fans are anxious to see what teams are going to make the bowl bids and who will be the national champions.
Illinois needs to look no further than their quarterback to figure out what holds this team together. Not only is a great performer on the field, he's just a great all-around guy, the total package. He's earned the respect of his entire team. Brad, that's something you don't see from a lot of quarterbacks nowadays.
Now let's head down for the coin toss brought to you by Coke Zero. Indiana is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And he's taken down at the 43.
You gotta love opening the game with a solid kick return like this.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. 4 wide. Here's the give. They'll get him for a loss.
They sure shut down the halfback on that play.
Boy, they were in the backfield in a hurry. The back just had no space to run the football.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up in a double tight set. Dumps it out left. Got the fullback. And they push him out at the 45. They couldn't get much out of that one.
I loved how that defense just swarmed to the ball the second it was thrown.
They're going to have to do a little bit better than that if they want to pick up a first down coming up here.
The defensive backs moving in closer. They hook up over the middle. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Yeah, we saw these guys on Wednesday in practice, and they ran this play over and over for about 20 minutes.
Well, if you can get it right in practice, then you usually can get it right in the game as well.
Fires right side, got his tailback. That's a loss of 4 yards.
Well, this was not the best of plays that we've seen from them today.
Yep, they would have been better off throwing an incompletion.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And they make the stop at the 37-yard line. A nice completion there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that defense has got to adjust their coverage a little bit. They can't continue to let this happen.
Lee, you're right. They've got to mix it up. Try to confuse the timing of this offense.
They'll bring him down at the 34. The defense is having a difficult time stopping this drive.
Right now, they're doing enough to be in situations they want to be in, but they have to finish the job. And the plays start to add up, so we'll have to see if this defense starts to look tired out there.
Out of the way. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Going with the shotgun here. He got hit hard. 5 yards there for the quarterback.
5-yard gain on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 24. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Caught. He's tackled in the open field.
Oh, man, what a throw. What a play. They were awful lucky, sweetheart.
I'll tell you what, Coach, after 3 consecutive 3rd down conversions, I'd say they were awful clutch.
3 wideouts here. Runs left and can't get back to the line of scrimmage. And the defensive end comes up with a big play.
Boy, he's quick as a cat, no question. He got tremendous penetration and was able to wrap him up for a loss there.
Here's the 11th play of the drive. 2nd down. They line it up with 3 receivers. He's looking to pass. Now he tries to buy some time. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. The screenplay worked that time for a decent pickup.
Yep, you're right. Excellent call to go to the screen to maybe slow down this defensive pass rush a little bit.
They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. And they might be coming with a blitz here. Looks to the end zone and it's caught. Touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Illinois to kick. And it's off. Brought down at the 29-yard line. So now let's see how the offense responds as they take the field down 7-0.
Guys, I know it's early in this game, but this quarterback needs to step up and make a statement right now. A good drive could do wonders for his team's confidence.
Brought down at about the 33-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll work from the shotgun. He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. He's pushed out of bounds around the 48-yard line. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. Little handoff. Tackle around the 47-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Finds the junior. Tackle made at the 25-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball. And if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
They're packed in tight on the line. Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield.
Hey, Kirk, it's not too easy to run it when the safety is flying to the ball like that.
Well, Lee, I think they have to use a guard, maybe even a fullback to get out there. But if you leave him unblocked, he's going to be all over the ball carrier.
He's on the run. There's a player shaken up on the play. We've got 3rd down and 1. Backup running back comes into the game now. And they make the stop at the 10-yard line. So they keep it on the ground and they get their 3rd first down of the drive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good-looking drive, don't you think, Coach?
Yes, sir. The offense is in rhythm right now. They're running well and blocking well.
And they're wearing down this defense. The longer a drive goes, the more the advantage goes to the offense.
It's the 9th play of the drive. 2nd down. 4 wide. He's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Dives and gets the score. And that was a most impressive display of athleticism by any quarterback you'll ever see.
Well, Brad, you're exactly right. He's been throwing the football. He also has demonstrated the ability to run the ball.
Plain and simple, you guys. This kid makes plays, big plays, just like you did, Mr. Herbstreit, with the Buckeyes.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he converts the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Indiana lines up for the kickoff. And it's off. At the 30. And he's taken down at the 35. 6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. Maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, they might be able to force him into a mistake.
Brought down right around the 50. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
He's on the run. Nobody's going to get him. Touchdown.
That's not where the quarterback wanted to throw that football, Kirk.
Yeah, but how about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. Indiana ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. Whoa, he just took a licking. It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
I can't stress enough how much that turnover really turned this game around.
That's why turnovers are usually the biggest difference in close games. Actually, any game for that matter.
They'll go to work at the 38-yard line. First down, 10 to go. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're the quarter's defense. He's taken down right around the 44-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. And now he's got room to run. He tries to juke, but they bring him down.
Gain of 10 on the play.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 46. 4 wide. Pulls it in, and he wants more. To the 20. And they bring him down at the 14-yard line. That play looked like it could have gone the distance.
Let me tell you, they were very fortunate that that one wasn't taken in for the score. They had a guy coming on the blitz that time, and that quarterback read this play perfectly and ate him up.
He's brought down in the open field. 3-yard gain by the running back.
This kid's a real physical corner. He has no reservations about coming up in run support and putting a lick on a ball carrier. I love that.
They come out with a big set. Run the middle and nothing there. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 8. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. And he rifles it in there for the touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Yeah, the quarterback said, you want the ball, go get it. And did he ever? He got it and took it for 6.
The extra point to tie this game up. He makes the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He sends it downfield. Across the 30. And down he goes at the 41-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 41. 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. Takes a handoff. Tackled for a loss. The defensive end was the victor on that play as he bolted in to tackle him for a loss.
And he was able to do that because the interior linemen held their ground, leaving the runner with no options.
They come out with 4 wide out. Can't find anyone open. Here's the long ball, left side. And this one's going to get intercepted. The quarterback is really upset with himself. If he had that pass back, I'm sure he would have gone somewhere else.
This was a very athletic play by the linebacker. He was waiting on the ball and then made a fantastic interception.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 12. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. They go with the run, and they make the stop at the 12. Nothing doing on the halfback draw. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 12. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Tackle made right around the 26-yard line. A few yards that time on the pass.
This is just a little pass to the halfback. Nothing spectacular, but it's plays like these that keep the defense off balance and drives alive.
And he's taken down at the 27.
They're moving in the right direction, and that's all that matters. Well, that and the final score.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Tackle at the 34-yard line. So the quarterback keeps it for about 7 yards. It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. They line up in the shotgun. And it's the senior. Inside the 30. To the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. That was his 3rd touchdown of the day.
Well, the quarterback's going to get a lot of credit, but I think the thing that has helped him the most back there is the protection by the offensive line. He has had plenty of time to make decisions back there in the pocket.
And those decisions he's been making are the right ones, too, my friend.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Kicks off. At the 30. At the 40. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. Indiana will try to get down the field here and tie this game up before halftime. And a new halfback checks into the game. Looks to pass. They can't connect. Incomplete.
It's a tough play for the running back. I mean, he's not as used to catching the ball as the receivers are.
I don't think the receivers could have caught that one either.
Probably right, Coach.
From the gun. Scrambling around. Here comes the pressure. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And he couldn't manage to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Well, let's see how that affects them here in this situation.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Runs with it, and he's got room. Dives forward. And a big run on 3rd down.
Good job there by the offensive line, allowing the runner to get some good yardage.
Lee, as you know, anytime you can move the ball like this, you're putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Pressure coming, and he's sacked.
He took too much time. You got to be more aware in the pocket.
It could have been worse, though. There was only a 1-yard loss on the play. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He heaves it to the end zone. Broken up.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's at the 30. He steps out at the 22.
That looks like a generous spot to me. I thought he was a little bit short.
I don't know, Kirk. I think he's got it. But regardless of the spot, that was a great throw on 3rd down.
Quick shot, the defender tips it away. And the linebacker makes a good defensive play.
The thing I like about this play is he made the play without getting pass interference. This is a good football player.
Going with the shotgun here. He's scrambling. Throws out and through his hands.
Number 13, the intended receiver on the play.
Well, they'll line it up again on 3rd down. 2 for 2 so far on this drive. From the gun. Got a man. Watch out here. Big play, and it's 1st and goal.
I like that play call. Anytime you can get a 1st down on 3rd and long, it keeps your defense off the field and gives you an opportunity to get more points.
This worked to perfection. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this play again later in the game.
Scrambling around. Runs with it, and he's got room. And the ball bounces out of bounds.
It really caught a break on that fumble, Coach.
Yep, good thing for them that ball's kept out of bounds, or they could have had a really bad turnover.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. It's 2nd down. They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. He may have changed things up here. Tackle made at the 2-yard line. 2-yard gain on the quarterback sneak.
Not a lot of yards there for the ball carrier.
That's because his safety did just a great job of reacting to the run and getting in there to make the tackle.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. The defense backed up into their own end zone. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the run, and he's not going to get there. They sneak it, and I don't know if they got a yard there. And they tack on 3 points.
That's a big-time play for those guys. Regardless of the field goal, that deserves a yoke.
Indiana to kick. He kicks off. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A tight first half of football, and we head to the break. Our score here in Champaign, Illinois 21, Indiana 17. We are set to start the second half. Both teams are on the field, and we're ready to go. Brought down at the 46. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 46-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Here's the back. He can't get by the defense. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
From the gun. He's scrambling. Going deep. Lays it out there. No, incomplete.
Going to have to wait a little longer to do that end zone celebration. Now, kid.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 44. The defense sets up in the nickel. He's going to try and scramble. Tackle at the 48. So they'll go 3 and out.
That was a solid series by that defense.
They really stuck it to him.
And again, they provided great pressure on the play, and the offense just wasn't able to get the first down.
This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. Taking the field again now is the offense, and I got to tell you, these guys have just been a defensive nightmare on the past few drives. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Here's the option. He's tackled at the 24. 4 yards there on the old quarterback keeper. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. They come out with 4 wide out. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. They didn't let him get anything going on that play.
No, they didn't. Heck, they didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. He's looking to pass. He's out of bounds around the 25-yard line. Makes the catch, but just not enough for the first.
Yeah, they're going to come up a little bit short here. Nice job by the defense of preventing this completion from turning into a first down.
This defense will give the quarterback those underneath routes all day long if it can prevent them from getting a first down.
He puts it away, and it's a great kick. And down he goes at the 31.
Woo! There was nothing but green in front of him. That was a touchdown-saving tackle.
No doubt about it. That should have been 6.
They'll start at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10. And we got a new man in there, running back. It's a block on the corner. Brought down around the 28-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws in the middle. Not sure what the flag is about here. Let's go down to the field and find out.
That's frustrating for a coach when you preach fundamentals every week and then have someone called for clipping. That penalty really is going to set them back.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Heads left, looking downfield. Complete, and he's hit immediately.
Move the chain gang because they just got themselves a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver were on the same page on that pass.
They're in the red zone again, but this time they should be thinking touchdown. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. They'll get 2 on that one.
There was no room for the halfback to go anywhere right there.
That was a design run blitz by the middle linebacker, and they played the run about as well as you could.
Now he's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. It's scooped up. Got the corner. And that fumble is going to cost him.
At this stage in the game, the #1 rule has to be to hold on to the football.
I agree with you, Kirk. You just can't let somebody take it away from you in a situation like this when it matters the most.
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They'll run the option. And down he goes at the 18.
Decent pickup there for the quarterback. And Kirk, he had nothing open downfield.
That was good coverage by the defense, but they have to be aware of this quarterback's tendency to scramble around and pick up some yards.
Here's the option. And he's taken down around the 22-yard line. They get about 4 on that keeper. It's third down and 2 to go. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. And that's his receiver who's wide open.
I talked to this receiver earlier in the week, and he comes up to me and says, "Yo, coach, you're going to be calling my number this week. I'm going to make some big plays."
Well, he wasn't lying. That was definitely a big-time play.
And he brings it down. That's yet another great catch by this wide receiver.
And it's good enough to put him over 100 yards for the day as well.
You got to love this quarterback-receiver combo. Talking to these guys before the game, they told me they spend about an hour after every practice perfecting the routes. Sure shows.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. And he can't get away from the pressure. And they came with just too much pressure for the offensive line to handle.
Yeah, that's an excellent play by this defensive end to sneak by the tackle and get to the quarterback for a loss.
And that just wasn't any blitz. They really sent the house there. The defense had everybody coming.
Tackle at the 34. 4 yards there on the old quarterback keeper. Third down now, and they need to get it to the 25. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's out of bounds at about the 31. The receiver did come down with the ball, but he'll be short of the first down.
Yeah, I just can't figure out why you'd run that play on third down.
It's up, looks long enough. Off the upright and through, he got it. Can you believe that?
Hey, I think they may have gotten a little divine intervention on that one, you guys.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Illinois gets set to kick this one away. And it's off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. There's a player injured down on the field. I can't see who it is. They'll set up shop at the 31. We've got a first and 10. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. He scrambled. Complete. Great concentration.
I like what they're doing here. Short completions are the cornerstone of an effective passing game.
We head to the final quarter, and we've got a great game on our hands. Our score here in Champaign, Illinois, 24. Indiana, 17. It's second down and 3 to go. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A big gain for the quarterback.
I'll tell you what, guys, this guy's pretty athletic.
Just like you when you played at the old Buckeyes team. I don't think this was a designed play, but it worked like it was. And you're right. If I'm the coach, I'd let this kid run it more.
Now he tries to buy some time. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Steps out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
I'm telling you, quarterbacks who can run the ball are so hard to stop. You have to scheme around them, which takes the best coverages out of your defensive playbook.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Scrambling around. Now he's going to run and watch out. To the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. This quarterback's giving the defensive coordinator fits. He just made this defense look silly on that touchdown run.
I love watching this guy play.
Oh, without a doubt. On any given down, he's just one play away from finding the end zone.
So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. Fielded at the 9. And down he goes at the 35-yard line. Well, fellas, what are you thinking this late in the game?
They need to just stick to the basics. They just lost their lead, but there's no reason to panic.
Coach, really the question to me is who will crack under the pressure? This is when the cream rises to the top, and good teams win close games like this.
They go with the option. Brought down around the 39-yard line. The option to the tailback good for about 4 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 39. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. It's complete. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, gave a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
We'll see if they can make another defensive stop right here on 3rd down.
They'll go with a run once again. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down.
Close call, but it's good for the 1st down.
That defender down there is upset. He knows that if he would have gotten to the play a second sooner, he would have been able to make the stop, but a great call and a good run there on 3rd down.
They come out with 4 wide out. Pitches it, and he's got a lane. To the 20, to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. The halfback got the carry and weaved through that defense for a score.
He found some daylight and took off for 6.
He makes the PAT. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is Illinois 31, Indiana 24. They line up to kick this one away. Lost the ball, fumble. There he goes. And a costly fumble.
The ball carrier had only one hand on the ball, and the helmet right there causes the fumble.
Illinois lines up with a great opportunity to put this game to rest. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Option. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. A nice option play. The tailback gets 6 yards before he's brought down. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. The 10. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Good pickup on that pass play to the fullback.
Look at the soft hands in that big fella. Throw it to him again.
Illinois up 7 points. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Caught, and he's hit immediately. A gain of 6.
The defense wasn't fooled too much by the play action, but it gave the quarterback just enough of a cushion to find his receiver.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Option play right and hitting the backfield.
The safety made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. I recommend to the offensive coordinator a little play action and throw the fade route where the safety used to be.
That's right, Lee. These guys are shooting up there when they see run, and it only takes one time to catch them out of position and take it to the house.
They'll run the option. Oh, that might have just wrapped this thing up.
I tell you what, Kirk, this defense had to keep them out of the end zone and off the scoreboard there, but they couldn't make the stop.
And now they're down by 2 scores with not a lot of time left. It's going to take a heck of a finish to come back in this one.
He makes the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Illinois 38, Indiana 24. And here's the Pontiac drive symbol. Illinois lines up for the kickoff. At the 40. And he's taken down at the 46-yard line. Misfortune struck as their last drive ended in a fumble.
And as this offense took the field, I could read the coach's lips all the way from up here. He said 5 words: hold on to the football.
Scrambling around. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He tried to spin by that tackle, but that wasn't working. What do you guys think of this quarterback right now? That's 100 yards on the day.
That looks pretty good on the stat sheet. But hold up. His team is still losing. I don't care if he has 400 yards rushing today. If they don't win, then it doesn't matter.
You're right, Coach. The important thing now is getting some points on the board.
They'll work from the shotgun. He heaves it to the end zone. And that just might do it. Intercepted. So the defense makes a great play in the end zone and comes away with a pick.
And that, my friends, is how you play defense. You make the quarterback think he's got 6, then you step in front of the ball and just take it away from him.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. They line up in the shotgun. They go with the option. Tackle at the 28-yard line. About 8 yards there. It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 28. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set.
Round 50. Round 50. Viper. Put hot.
They'll run the option. Pitches, and he's got room. Good open field tackle. An impressive 1st down run, and man, he was flying.
That was almost... Adios, sweetheart. You better take a good angle on this kid, or else he is gone.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. 2 tight ends here. They'll bring him down at the 48. That's the end of the ball game, and our final score in this one, Illinois 38, Indiana 24. So as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Lee, what'd you think of this one?
I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty darn impressed with this bunch of kids. Illinois faced a pretty good opponent in this one, but they just marched right through them. I'm telling you, these guys are for real.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.